follow-up of my Hobbiton video. I showed you what it looks like, and in this video I will talk about what it feels like and what I think is cool and what I think is not cool, which is okay. So yeah, let's go with that. To a previous video on my channel. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. It'll be in the link. I'll try to put it on one of the whatever above. It's a very green video. I really enjoyed doing this video because the footage I got from Hobbiton was pretty great. The light was great and everything. So yeah. Now about how I feel about that place. Would I recommend it? Definitely yes. Even if you're not that big of a fan of the Lord of the Ring, it's probably worth it. Maybe if you're not a fan of the Lord of the Ring, maybe go with just a visit, the 30 minutes visit. To go more in detail, like I haven't done the visit, the 30-minute visit like during the day, but I've talked with a bunch of people who've done it. They're usually happy because like it's still real beautiful and nice to see. But they definitely felt like they were pushed. The people early in the morning a little bit less, probably in the last one in the evening also, but everything in the middle, you're like, it's 30 minutes on the clock, go, and I would understand that if you want to spend a bit more time. For example, to comparison, the evening banquet is like 5 to 6 hours. So since it's like around double the price, it's worth the money if you enjoy like staying longer. The reason why I went with the banquet is because I don't do a lot of things when I travel. Like I try to do like free stuff and hang around. I don't do a lot of resort and everything, but when it's something that really talks to me, I try to go full on. So as a comparison of the price, I'm gonna check here on the internet. I believe the normal price, the normal visit that most people do is around 80. So yeah, the normal visit, 30 minutes, around 30 minutes. Visit tour only, 2 hours approximately. But 2 hours approximately, like it's before and like getting over there. Like it's actually, from what I've heard, a little bit more than 30 minutes, starting from like real visiting. But yeah, it's maybe an hour, but still. So it's $84 New Zealand dollar to visit that. But I have no idea what it is and how it feels. The only thing I have an idea of is the one I did, which is the evening banquet. So $84 for the normal visit daily tour. Most people told me that they really still enjoyed it and had fun. If you don't feel like putting any more money than that, which I would definitely understand, it's quite a bit of money, go for the normal visit tour. Okay. Sorry, they changed the website, so was that. So yeah, $84 for the normal visit, and it's $195 for the evening banquet. I understand it's a huge amount of money, like honestly, yeah, it's a lot, but to my taste it's totally worth it. Like if you can afford it, if you really enjoy Lord of the Ring and everything, you're gonna have a blast. Like the guides are awesome, the just hanging around this place, and the food is also great. Yeah, hanging around the place is really nice, is really enjoyable. You will have your time to take all the pictures and all the video you want, and yeah, just chill, like enjoying. It's really enjoyable if you have good weather. We happen to have good weather. There was just a tiny bit of rain, but otherwise it was great. So yeah, definitely It's one of my highlights of New Zealand. On the math, it's like 84 and 195, so it's more than double the price. 195 divided by 84, that's like, yeah, it's 230% the price. So yeah, that's definitely it's a big part of the budget. If you're traveling low budget, it's probably not gonna be in like a possibility. I was traveling low budget, but I just like made sure I saved for that. But I would definitely do it if you can. What to say? So the way the evening banquet goes is just you arrive, they ask you, so we were staying in a camper van, so they ask you like, oh, if you want you can stay on the parking. If you're doing the evening thing, definitely try to arrive a bit earlier and know like just maybe spend a bit of money. If you want to spend money in the shop, you have to do it before, because when you come back it's like 11 p.m. so the thing is closed. What I actually did is, because I didn't get to shop before, I went back in the morning because we slept on the parking, so the next morning I just went and I bought this book. Then you just like go, you check in, they check your name, they give you a ticket, they give you this, which is a little map of the place. It's pretty neat. And then you start a visit. They also gave me this for the overnight pass, to just so the security doesn't throw out. So once we had our tickets and little things, we waited for a little bit, and then they put you in a little bus and you head to the movie set. The ride takes about like 10 minutes or something, and then you start the real visit. There's a little sign, a little map, and then slowly you just go through the entrance with the the pavestone and everything that Gandalf and Frodo get into, with the little cart that Gandalf is riding, and yeah, the guide starts like saying facts and stuff about the movie set, explaining the size ratio of things, how they made people look big, like, and everything. It's a pretty interesting visit. Very knowledgeable people, very cheerful guides and everything. So definitely a good experience on the people working there. It's actually pretty amazing how they find like passionate people about just hospitality, guiding, and knowledgeable about the Lord of the Ring. So that was definitely a good part. You just keep going on. There's a whole bunch of holes that you just see and everything. You go check the main one on top of it. He just keep like he does like 5 or 6 big stops to just explain things in detail. So that's very good visit. And then you head out to the inn. The sound was like getting down. You wait for a little bit. They let us we had the right to like drink 2 beers for what time we were waiting. Normally apparently it's usually 1 but for us it was 2, because they were thinking there would be like rain and everything, and that there would be a part of the visit that we wouldn't get. But yeah, so just like you can get like different ale and different ciders, or just something without alcohol. Pretty neat. Just very nice context. Like the inn is just very well done, and it's pretty amazing. It's real nice decor and everything. And then they just open and you get the food. You can eat as much as you want. It's insane the amount of food that there is, and it's a good quality. One little downside I would say is because of the way it's displayed to be so beautiful and be like a banquet, it gets cold pretty quick, so you have to be careful about that. Like just maybe go for the hot things first, and then like eat salad and things like that. And then there's even a dessert, but the dessert I was like completely full for it, so I almost didn't get to like completely enjoy it. But definitely it was something I would recommend. by the time it finishes, you have like a little walk with lanterns back to the thing. There's a little side, just one last talk, enjoying, remembering what happened, and yeah, then just going back. So Hobbiton, I would totally recommend it to anyone who is a fan, even people who are not a fan but are like interested about those kind of things. It's worth it. It's worth the price. When you do your travel to New Zealand, most people, it's the only time probably that they will go there, so make the most of it, I would say. Alright, so if you have any question about Hobbiton, just feel free to comment them down there and ask me what's it about, and ask, yeah, just, or if there is anything that I haven't said that you want to, yeah, I hope that video was interesting to you and that you'll learn some stuff. Don't hesitate to go check the other video, because without the other video, this video doesn't really make sense. So I say thank you for watching. If it's easy, it's not funny, and see you in the next one.